jumping back into SnowRunner, into my day 3 hard mode grind. First try at a hard mode. When I first started this game, probably 3 years ago when it came out, there was no hard mode. And it's tough starting out. I restarted 3-4 times after making minor mistakes and wasting money. Everything costs money, so I've been utilizing the fuel on the maps, transporting the fuel carriers you find in your intro map around the map to keep myself fueled up. So I haven't spent a cent on fuel. I haven't spent a cent on repairs. I used a service trailer that I found here on Blackwater, Michigan. I found a service trailer right at the starting garage, and I've used that to affect the repairs on my own vehicles. The 2 toasted repairable vehicles, which was the Fleet Star right outside the garage right here when you start. And then there's a Kodiak K70, I think, that is in the water up here by the log station that you recover, that I also use that service trailer to repair. That service trailer is tapped out, completely used up the wheels and everything in it to repair all those vehicles. Now, it costs money, a significant amount of money, to spawn trailers in hard mode, and you don't get a cent for turning them back in. So once you buy it, that's it. And so I'm really trying to conserve money by utilizing the trailers on the maps. And apparently, the further you get in the game, you can go to resupply stations to resupply those trailers and stuff. I think there is one in the next area in Smithville Dam. But for now, I'm trying to be careful. Slow is fast. That's what they say in SnowRunner. You know, go slow, get there without crashing and wrecking your vehicle and wasting your money. So that's the plan. So I went to Russia day 1. Sorry, I went to Russia in day 2. The plan was to go in day 1. And I ended up having to save money because to deploy a vehicle in Russia, I can just go to the global map and go over to Russia and spawn there. But to take vehicles with you costs money. I think it's $3,500 to spawn a vehicle over there or something like that. And I needed a couple of vehicles, and, you know, God forbid there's problems, and of course there was problems. I was level 3 going to a much higher level map with very limited equipment. It was a trial, but I eventually got the Tayga. I got it. I retained it. I brought it back to Michigan. She's now my workhorse, my beast. Yeah, beat the crap, but man, having this truck, I was finally able to unlock and throw some all-terrain tires. I think I got on it now last night, which has improved its performance further still. But she just glides over the rough spots in this map that sometimes stop the Fleet Star. And even if it doesn't, you're stuck there winching and crawling. And I said, you know what? I remember the Tayga was a vehicle that I used for most of the missions after I got it for several maps because it was such a great truck. So I went over there and I snagged it up at level 3. And now things are way easier. I brought the Fleet Star back. It cost me about 20 grand to do that trip. I think I wasted about 10 grand when I was there from mishaps. I had to recover to the garage once or twice just because it was such a tough area. And I hadn't played that area for years and didn't really remember what it was like. But anyways, it was worth it. 20 grand in the time I spent to bring this thing back. A lot of the missions that I've been doing, hauling the heavy fuel carrier around, or even towing 2 trailers at once with this thing, it is just saving me so much time. And the missions where you gotta haul something heavy like the heavy fuel carrier, this thing is just not bothered by it. She just keeps going. And I figure if I'm doing, if I'm doing those missions, in some cases twice as fast as I would with the Fleet Star. So I'm kind of doubling my playthrough speed by having this truck here. So today I'm just going to romp through newbie land with the Tayga. Level up. Level 13 is when I unlock the mud tires for this thing. I still have a scout over in Russia. So I am considering saving a little bit of cash and going to the scout in Russia and picking up the raised the lift for this thing. It's a few maps in. But if I cruise through Russia a little bit with this thing, sorry, not with this thing, with my scout, if I cruise through Russia, I can not only collect the raised upgrade for this guy, but the Tatarin is in Zimogorsk, the third area in the Kamchatka Peninsula. I can't remember if it's Kamchatka or Kola. I think it might be Kola. But anyways, that 8-wheeled monstrosity, the Tatarin, it's like a military APC, and it's sort of the ultimate rescue vehicle. It's ultra stable, very powerful. I can't remember if it's amphibious. It might not be amphibious, but it's a beast. It's hard to get stuck. It's hard to roll. It's kind of almost, it's better than a scout in some cases for being able to go and pull heavy trucks out of bad spots, because it's got so much power and so much weight. Sometimes when I first started playing this game, I had the launch edition, one of the launch editions that came with a Lodestar, which was didn't realize it at the time what a huge bonus it was. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I'm just gonna dump this trailer here, maybe park it in a little better spot. But there's a mission or two here that I want to complete. And then the entrance to Smithville is just over there, so I'm gonna go jet over there and see if there's some low-hanging fruit, some easy missions to do there. But there is a couple up in this corner of the map that I want to do. I think I had to check. But in any case, what was I saying? The Tatarin, yeah, if I'm going through Zimogorsk, Russia, I'm gonna grab the lift kit for the Tayga, because then I can put bigger tires on it. When I hit level 13, not only will I put muds on it, but I'll be able to put the lift with bigger tires. I think right now it's 47s on it, but I think I can go up to 51s, I think, with the lift, maybe even bigger. So that's the plan, guys. Well, it's getting light out here. I'm going to get my coffee rolling and going to set out, get some of the easy missions done here. Settle in for a watch if you want. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment on stream, or you can message me on PS5. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy the view for a couple of minutes here, sip my coffee, and set up some waypoints to plot out my missions here.